Hey, I'm Dustin Pancari with Klim. We're here at the AIMExpo in Orlando, Florida, and we're debuting a bunch of products here this year, but we're going to focus a little bit on the helmets today. We've got 4 brand new helmets for Klim this year. We've got an off-road helmet called an F3. We've got an adventure helmet called the Cryos. We've got a new modular touring helmet called the TK1200. We've got a full-face street helmet called the K1R. And we'll talk about just some of the features and benefits of each helmet individually. But overall, what we were really focusing on here was we wanted to reduce fatigue for the rider. And there's a couple things that go into that. Weight is a big thing. And so we focused on reducing weight on all of our helmets. And we were able to have the lightest helmet in each one of these segments by using carbon fiber on these 3 shells here. Now on the off-road helmet, we're using fiberglass, which is still more of a high-end shell for the off-road segments. It's not a polycarbonate, so we did step up to the fiberglass on that, and we were able to keep the weight down on this as well. So we'll just talk about the F3 for a second. We added a lot of venting to the facial area right around here because heat becomes an issue for a lot of riders. Again, that adds to fatigue. So we've opened up the goggle area here, and we've got a lot of venting up and through the front and through the nose piece of the helmet. It's very lightweight. It's a very plush inner liner with our comfort liner. All of the liners removable and washable. It's got antimicrobial coating to it, and you combine all those features, and we've got a nice lightweight, easy to use helmet that will reduce fatigue. Next, we'll go to the Cryos Adventure helmet. The Cryos Adventure helmet, it's awesome to sit and see the people come pick it up, and the facial expression is just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how light that is. And it's because of the carbon fiber construction that we've used. With adventure helmets, one of the big things for fatigue is pull. You get up into some high speeds and the wind starts to pull, and that can eventually give you a neck ache or a headache. So what we've done is we've engineered the visor here, and we also have, you'll notice, a rear fin. This is a very functional piece. Aesthetically, it looks a little bit large, but from a function standpoint, it has a lot to do with how much pull. We've almost been able to completely reduce, almost eliminate all of the pull, which is a big thing for an adventure helmet. The shape and the size and the angle of all these holes up here makes the airflow come through, and it doesn't catch and try to pull. The third thing with the adventure helmet is, again, the comfort liner. It's all washable. It's got antimicrobial, so if you're on the bike a lot, maybe you're on a trip for a week, it's not going to smell. And it's all removable, so you can air it out at night if you'd like after a ride. The helmet comes with 2 shields. It'll come with a smoke and a clear, so you can change that out during the day if you'd like. And we will also soon have a transition shield available for that as well, and I'll talk more about that on these helmets right here. Price point on this helmet's going to be $549. Next, we're moving on to the TK1200. This is our touring modular helmet, as you can see. It is also very lightweight. It's the lightest in its class. We're doing that again with carbon fiber. But we talked about the transition shield earlier. The nice thing about a transition shield is it's photochromatic, meaning it starts out as a clear, but as it's subjected to sunlight and UV, it begins to darken up. It'll go from, I believe, a 0 to 80% smoke, so it'll get quite dark. That means we don't have to have a drop-down shield, again, eliminating weight. So when we're reducing fatigue, we've been able to get that weight down. We don't need that drop-down shield. We're using the transitions lens. Again, we wanted to reduce fatigue and any chance of having obstruction in the vision. So we've got what's called pin lock here. Pin lock is a secondary small silicone thin layer you can place on the inside of a shield that reduces fogging. I've never been able to get it to fog with a pin lock, so great for optical clarity. Additionally, on the TK1200, they're pre-set up for comm systems, meaning we've got a pocket in the back of the helmet that'll accept a battery pack for a Cena 10R. We've got cutouts in the side of the ear pockets that they're pre-made for speakers, and there's small channels for wires that can be run through, so they're already set up for a Cena 10R. Speaking of comm systems, on the Cryos helmet, we have a pre-made Cena 10U, and if you're familiar with the Cena 10U, they only sell those for specific helmets. They're molded to fit the shape of the helmet, and we've done that. Cena has molded us one that'll actually fit right here on the bottom of the neck roll. It's got a very small control panel that goes on the side. Speakers that are already ready, the helmet's already ready for those speakers, and a mic setup, so it's a very nice, convenient system. It's molded in, built into the helmet, and they're made to work together. Moving on, we've got the K1R street helmet. we've already talked about all the same features with the transitions lens, the pin lock, but again, the weight. This is the lightest helmet that we make. At under 1,300 grams for some sizes. Same features on the inside with the very plush liner that's removable, antimicrobial. It's got good airflow, and overall it's going to reduce the fatigue for whatever helmet you've been previously wearing. So we've put a lot of focus into these helmets. This has been a project that's been going on for 3-4 years. We went out and we rode a lot of different helmets to see what features we liked, what features we didn't like, and what we really felt like we could build into a helmet that wasn't existing now. And at the end of the day, most people just said we need something that reduces fatigue, that has better clarity than what we've had in the past. And so that's what we've delivered with the new line of Klim helmets.